Welcome to the Bag Hag Digest. Hello beautiful bag lovers and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna mix things up a little bit for you and unbox this little bag that I got from Mercari. Usually I unbox these and review them a little bit and then get back to you on video and just record the process as I go, at least 2 parts. But today I'm gonna record me doing it live and get back to you later for another recording. Actually, for you, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but I'm just changing things up for me so I can get more done because these YouTube videos do take time and my life is busy. So let's get to it. Ooh. Okay, it's almost in new condition. Oh, I got a little Marc Jacobs card with it too. So this is the Marc Jacobs Snapshot bag, and this is secondhand. It's got a little bit of a dent in it. It's almost new condition, and I got it for about 1/4 of the retail price. And I've been curious about this bag for a while, but didn't want to drop the coin for a contemporary brand. So I'm very excited to finally get this into my hands and not have had to spend so much money for it. Oh, this is really adorable. Love the colors too. Excellent. I love me a good camera bag and a good crossbody bag. And one of the things that attracted me to the bag is this crossbody strap, which is just, I just love the mixture of silver and gold on it. And I love the fact that I can put it onto my other bags and completely adjust it. So looking forward to using this. Oh, it even has a leather piece here. Also really love the Seffiano leather of this. It makes it more resilient to the weather, and also just has a nice solid look to it. I hope it wears as good as I think it might. I'm more worried not so much of scratching on the surface, but more on the piping and things like that. So my first impressions on the bag are pretty good, my friends. This red is fantastic. It's not a rich, it's more of a maroon or a wine color or you know, like a red brown than I thought it was gonna be. And that's great, because if you saw my last video recently, you'll notice that I got a lot of stuff in a haul recently with this kind of coloring on it, so it's gonna match quite well. And yeah, I love this. You can fit my Oyster card, or I think that's how you call it over in the West. I just call it a Passmo card. I don't think I'll be able to fit my phone in there, obviously, but it will fit my phone. I'll have to have a look into that and later as I use this and see what fits in and report back to you in a little bit. Okay, so that's it for part 1. Stay tuned. Hello beautiful bag lovers, it's me. I'm back again, the Bag Hag, following up with the Marc Jacobs Snapshot. So I've been wearing this for over a week and I have to say, I freaking love it. You have to downsize considerably for this, as I'll show you soon, because yeah, it's tiny, not much fits in, but it's surprisingly functional, and I'll get into that later as well. But I just have been really enjoying this bag, and I think the main reason is because of the comfort and design of it. The straps on the longest length do fit me. I will put the measurements below because I can't remember them off the top of my head, but it's good for tall gals. And it's very boxy and structured, and normally I'm not really that type of person who likes an overly structured bag. I like a little structure, but this is very structured. But because it's so small, it works. For me personally, I think it's great. If this were massive, I think it would just be too flipping around like a suitcase or something, but it being so tiny, it works out really well. Another thing I really enjoy about this bag is the zippers that finish on other sides of the bag. I find that I can easily remember which side to go to for what things. Basically, the front section is very small, and the only thing I fit in there is, well, actually, I'm sorry, it's not the front section, it's the back section. The back section, which has the slot case on the back, is very thin. Even though the material in the middle actually goes right down the middle, I've checked, the opening on this side somehow becomes bigger. And the opening on this side is much smaller. There's only one seam around it. So in the back pocket, I've just got my phone, and I've got a lip balm at the bottom. And then what's wonderful, that I found wonderful, is that my cash, I've got couple of Monin in there. My cash fits perfectly into the slot in the back. I didn't anticipate that, and I really enjoy having a built-in wallet like that. So that's been most enjoyable to have. I'm gonna stick that on the side for now. And then in the front, basically all I've been carrying, I've had to move things around. All I've been carrying is my pochette, mini pochette accessoire. I'll just pull that out. And you know, I could probably fit a lot more in the bag if I just took some stuff out of this and chucked it in, then I could definitely stuff it more. But I already know myself, I like to be able to move this around. It's just more practical for me. And inside, I've actually put in my coin case. And I was putting in bills initially into this, but I didn't realize that the slot in the back fit my cash like that. So that's been great. And also, because this is a little shorter than the bag, I can also put a lip balm or lipstick in this case. There's a MAC, my favorite color, Odyssey. I put that in the side. So, and that's it. That's really all that fits. And of course your cards, whatever you need quick access to in the back. So it is really tiny, but it's so adorable. It's so adorable. And I think what strikes me as wonderful about this design, for me, the color scheme, the structure, but also the symmetry of the bag. I love the way that they have the two things on each side. The J for, I guess that's Marc Jacobs logo. But if you don't know Marc Jacobs, then you would know this is a Marc Jacobs bag, which is kind of something I like. I've never been into the logo mania thing. Logos and monograms and things like that are something I tolerate. I don't dislike them as much as I used to because they become so omnipresent, and I don't feel so self-conscious about it. But I really like a bag that can speak for itself without having to announce itself with its frickin' monogram initials, you know what I mean? That's my style. So yeah, great bag. Very pleased with this. Again, the color scheme for me is working really well, and I think this has become a staple in Marc Jacobs' itinerary for bags. Now I think they've come out with some jelly bags this past summer, and I'm sure they're gonna keep coming out with the different colors. But this one, I'm really happy I found this one. I didn't think it was gonna be as versatile as it's turned out to be. The strap's great, can go with a lot of my other bags, and I could put other straps on this too. So very pleased with the Marc Jacobs Snapshot, and I do recommend it if you think you'd be able to downsize substantially. It's good for going out. Very casual. I wouldn't say it's a dressy bag, too casual, but if you were to put a chain, instead of having a guitar strap, if you were to put on a fancier strap, I think it could be a little dressier. You could even hold it as a clutch, and that's perfect. Not my style, but a lot of people like clutches. So there you go. That is my review of the Marc Jacobs Snapshot. Now I think Marc Jacobs does carry larger versions of this bag, but I think it's called the Soft Shot. They're more like a standard camera bag size, and to me there's nothing special about them because they just look like regular camera bags that you can get cheaper, possibly better quality from other brands. So this one, the small size and structure and the cuteness of it is what appealed to me. And when I take this out at work, I still can bring this to work, by the way, no problem. But I need to carry another bag for my lunch, my umbrella, my papers, my computer. Of course, it's not gonna fit in here. Oh, and social proof to the cuteness of this bag. Every day I wore this bag last week, I got a compliment from someone. That really doesn't happen that often. So yep, it's popular and I like it too. Okay, so that's it for today. Bag Hag signing out. Mwah.